Hi, hello, beautiful souls. I'm just coming back from another beautiful day in Glastonbury this afternoon, and I had two profound experiences that I want to share with all of you. At first, the first one I want to share happened this afternoon when I was in the shop. I was in the shop in the old part of town in Glastonbury, and I just walked in, and when I walked in my body paused and I was like, oh, shall I go in? And I went in, and the next moment I went into a full-on experience just there in the shop. I paused, and with my eyes wide open I was transported back into a past life memory. And I was just having a full-on experience there. It was very overwhelming, and I was aware that I'm in a shop with other people. So I thought, okay, let me pull myself out of this experience and go outside and continue it there. And I turned around, and the man behind the counter looked at me and he said, ooh, what exactly did he say? He said, what was that about? I want to know what that is about. I said to him, I'll be back later. And I went outside and I just tried to gather myself and just see what is this that's coming through, not quite understanding what I was experiencing, because I went into a full-on experience, being in another place, another time, in a situation that is very foreign to me and that I had a massive longing for, but also at the same time cannot imagine having a longing for that. Anyway, so I went back into the shop and I was talking, and that's a beautiful thing about Glastonbury. You can have these experiences anywhere, anytime, and no one will question you about it. They just like, oh well, there's another one, or whatever's going through their minds. And so I went back in, had a chat with him, and I told him, I went back into a past life memory, and he was like, oh, okay, that's good news, because there's quite a few entities in this shop. So of course I wanted to talk about that. So that was a very interesting experience just there and then. But that is what Glastonbury does. It reminds you of who you were in Avalon. And then I had another experience earlier in the day when I was at the tour. I went up to the tour again, just quickly popping in there as you do. And I got there and I went into the tour, into the tower. And there was a few people inside, and I found my space and I connected to the energies. And light language was coming through. I was chanting light language. And as I was doing that, quite a few pigeons came into the tour and was swirling above my head, landing. And as they were landing, they were looking at me with one eye. And everybody went quiet. Everybody was just being in that beautiful energy. And again, that's the beauty of being here. And when I was, it was so beautiful. And when I was finished with it, there were people thanked me for it, those that did, and those that didn't. When I was outside later, they came to me. And that is the beauty and the wonder of this land, of Avalon. It awakens in us wisdom. And I'm not even quite sure what happened today. I'm not quite sure what happened. I also had some really interesting conversations with people. And if you are called to Avalon, there's a reason for it. There's a reason you need to connect to the earth. There's a reason you need to be here. You need to come and reclaim a part of yourself. You need to come and heal that part of yourself that was here. And I've received immense healing the other day from the part of me that was here. And equally, that is the energies at the moment. At the moment, today is, I think, the 13th of July. And we're going into a week, we are now at the beginning of a week of immense energies of change. As I've said before, June, July, August is the energies of change. But especially this week, starting yesterday, until next weekend, the 21st, 22nd, we are in very powerful energies of change, of energies of making those big decisions that's needed, energies of, there is this energy at the moment of being squeezed to make choices, just squeezed to put yourself first, squeezed for things to happen, squeezed to take action, I guess. So wherever you are at the moment, you're not alone. Many are at that point where we're making big decisions of the next cycle in our lives. Yes, the sheep saying yes. And yeah, I wanted to share all of that with you, that whatever you're called to, follow your heart. And sometimes we don't know what that is. They're all talking now. Sometimes we don't know what that is. And especially in times like now, where the energies are so powerful, so overwhelming, that we can get confused about what is the right thing to do. But trust, and connect with this deep guidance inside of you, and you will know what the right thing is to do at the moment that you need to make that decision. They're coming closer. Can you see there? Here they go. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And that's another thing that happens. Animals are connecting with me everywhere. It's beautiful. So I hope you experience this beauty in life. In these amazing energies of where we are, remembering who we are on so many different levels. And that's the message that comes to me over and over again. You are remembering who you are. And I'm like, what? Who am I? So yes, just wanted to share that with all of you. So I'm wishing you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. And thank you for being here. Bye.